Hello, everyone. So I wanted to pop on here for a quick little live. So if you're here with me, go ahead and hashtag live. And if you are watching the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. And I'm going to do another giveaway for a free call. So if you want to be entered to win for the free call, just hashtag winner and you'll be entered to win. So I don't know how long this is going to be, but I thought it was really important to share with you just one small, tiny little baby shift that you can do to compel a man to come forward, stop pushing him away, and create more intimacy. And it's so freaking simple. So in my past, I loved being the healer in my relationships. If my boyfriend had a problem, I would tell them all the ways that they could fix it because I was just so smart and I just knew all the answers, right? And so for men, they love to solve their own problems. Well, healthy masculine men anyway, because we all know men that love to be babied, men who don't step up to the plate, all of the things, right? And so for healthy masculine men, they absolutely love to problem solve. They are capable of figuring things out on their own, and they even love to solve our problems. So when we step in to a situation where we're trying to tell a man how to handle his issue, or we are telling him what he should do or think, it automatically turns him off, right? And so in my past relationships, I would always do this. Like if they came to me and they're like, oh my gosh, I had the worst day, I would be like, oh, you should meditate, or you should journal it out, or you should do XYZ. Or if they said I'll give you an example. My boyfriend the other day, this is actually what prompted this live. My boyfriend, he texted me and he's like a big football fan and we're in Cleveland. So he roots for the Browns, bless his heart, so loyal because the Browns are not fabulous. And so he texted me and was like, babe, the Browns are cursed. This team sucks. And this one guy is an asshole. And instead of me being like, oh my gosh, babe, don't say that. You're putting it out into the universe, or you're manifesting bad things, or you need to be manifesting good things about this team. Instead of doing that, I probably would have done in my past, and most women try to do, I was just like, oh yeah, that guy's an asshole. Fuck the Browns. And, that's not me being negative. My boyfriend loved that I just gave him validation in how he was feeling. Instead of trying to fix it, instead of trying to tell him how he was wrong in thinking about the Browns, I was just like, yeah, fuck that guy. That guy sucks. And he actually was cracking up and thought it was the best thing ever, because people want to be fucking validated in their feelings. Think about all the times that you have tried to tell somebody your feelings, or you're just having an annoying day and you're like, oh, I had the worst day, this happened and I'm thinking about things like that, and then somebody's like, no, you need to be thinking like this, you're manifesting bad things, or you should do XYZ to fix it. The last thing you want to do is listen to their advice. The last thing you want to do. When people do that to me, I'm like, I'm not looking for advice. I just need to vent. And that can actually be a really great communication tool between you and your partner, or you and your friends. Hey, I'm not looking for advice. I just really want to vent. I use that in my relationship. And that can just really, what am I trying to say? Prevent any arguments or disagreements. And so the next time you're out on a date with a guy, or if it's your boyfriend or whatever, just validate their feeling and just be like, oh, that sounds like it really sucks, or that sounds like it's really hard. Don't try to fix their issue. Don't try to tell them what they should do. Don't invalidate their feelings and say, oh, you shouldn't think like that. We all experience that in childhood. Sorry, I got a call. We still experience that now. And so that's the easiest, simplest way to create intimacy is just validating somebody's feelings. Don't make them wrong. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to mother. Don't try to come in with all of your amazing tools that you use. Myself as a coach, And us as women, like, of course, we feel like we can fix everything and we know the answers to a lot of stuff. But in reality, men want to show their women that they can lead. They want to be able to solve their own problems. They want to be able to, that's really what men are designed for. They're designed for logical problem solving. If they do not ask for your opinion on their problem, don't give it. Because again, we don't like when it's done to us, and it totally is an intimacy killer. Totally an intimacy killer. And so what you can do is you can journal on this. Like, where do I do that? When I'm in connection with somebody, do I feel like I need to solve their problems, or that I need to come up with an answer for them, or that I feel like I need to tell them how to think or tell them what to do? Again, men do not want to fuck their mom. Okay? They want to fuck their desirable wife, girlfriend, woman they're pursuing. So be the partner, be the woman, don't be the mother. And this is one small step that you can do. So journal on that. Ask yourself, how do I mother men? How do I try to fix other people's problems? Because when you notice it, you're like, oh, should I do that a lot? And I actually did this so much in my last relationship. With my ex's divorce, like, he would talk to me about it and I felt like I was like becoming his therapist. And when you become your partner's therapist, all intimacy dies. It is not a fun place to be. Then you feel like you're in your masculine, you're overgiving, you're exerting all this fucking energy. And it's not good for either party. It allows the man to be in his feminine. It allows him to become more passive. And it creates this mismatch in the dynamic. And so one simple thing you can do, and always remind yourself of this, like, I'm here to create intimacy. I'm not here to mother anybody, because we don't even like doing it. Well, you know what? Some of us like doing it because it makes us feel important. It makes us feel worthy. It makes us feel like we are contributing to something. But if you truly believe that you're just enough as you are, and you're just showing up in the relationship as you are, you don't need to do anything extra. You don't need to fix. You don't need to accommodate. You don't need to do any of those things. Like, when you feel enough, mothering a man feels so disgusting, and like it's not a turn on for you anymore. And so in my relationship now, if I didn't stop doing this, I would not be with my partner now, because he's like, he loves being the man. He loves being the leader. He loves fixing my fucking problems. Like, he's just like, I told him this morning that my bed was squeaky. And he gets out his cute little flashlight and shines it on the thing. And it's like, oh, I'm going to go get you screws for that. Like, what a fucking gem. Men want to fix your problems. So, and sometimes we don't want them to, but sometimes it's like, babe, I have this problem and I don't know what to do. And then they come in with all their cute solutions or whatever. But I would not be a match for the relationship I have, because he very much does not want a woman to try to come in and fix his issues. He's got that handled. He's got it covered. He's a smart guy. So, we've got to trust, and this also has to do with trust. We have to trust that they'll figure it out. We have to trust that they can handle it. And is it the way that we would think about it or do it? Probably not. And that's okay, because it's their life. It's not ours. So they get to handle it. And when they handle their own issues, their confidence goes up. They feel masculine and manly and like they want to freaking ravage you. But every time you're like, oh, don't think like that. Or, oh, don't say that. Then they automatically feel like, I don't know, turned off, dick goes soft, not fun. Like, just validate your person. Like, validate them in the way that they feel. And let it be simple. Okay. So I love you all so much. I do have my Black Friday offers out. If you have not seen them, comment me below and I'll send over a document with all of my Black Friday offers, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye everyone.